What's up, fellow lords of gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Future Fight. So today we've got some information inside the game. We've got another survey inside the game. I want to bring you guys some more information on Hawkeye, the Hawkeye update, and the individual characters. But unfortunately, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Marvel Future Fight is a buggy mess right now. I don't know why they released this in the state that they did. This newest update is buggy as hell, and the fact that we don't expect to see any resolution to this until the next update is not promising at all, because the game is almost in an unplayable state. The disconnects, the logins, there's so much wrong with the game right now, and you know, Netmarvel's solution, the Marvel Future Fight team solution to this is just not that great. So I've been just playing just to complete the things that I can complete. It's just not good. So let's go in here and take a look at the survey and the things that they asked for in here. So they want to basically talk about game account information and satisfaction. This is a little bit weird to me that they're asking for this, but we're going to be rewarded with 100 energy. So with the new updates to the autoplay system for story mode, 100 energy is good. So you want to go and complete this story. So they want to know, are you familiar with the loyalty point and VIP system activated by purchasing items? I am obviously familiar with it. I'm also familiar with the loyalty points, familiar with both, right? If you're not aware, the loyalty points and the VIP system are basically like you generate VIP points to the next level, and it adds in-game perks that, you know, aren't ascribed to other people. So like I'll show you them as we finish the survey, but both of them basically are providing in-game perks and loyalty points. I dislike the loyalty point system, but the VIP system is fine. On the main lobby screen, which button do you use to get to game content? The content status board or enter? Yeah, I use both. I think most people go to the content status board. Easy to track for me where I'm going, but a lot of times I also use enter. It's just dependent, but most of the time, you know, I'll say I use both, but most of the time it's the content status board. There's actually some stuff you can only get to via hitting enter. That's not available to you on the content status board. Have you tried the content status board editing feature? Yes, I have tried the feature. I'm not keen, like, it's not something I really care for. Did you know that you can scroll the events list, future pass, event quest, dimension rift on the right hand side of the main lobby screen? So basically they're asking us questions to help them fix their UI. How do you feel about the amount of daily challenges? So we get 5 daily challenges a day. And those are the way you earn crystals. What this should have been is, how do you feel about the amount of crystals rewarded for completing daily challenges? Because that is a question I think that most people are like, yeah, we need more daily crystals inside the Marvel Future Fight game, because at current rates, you're not able to keep up with some of the costumes as free-to-play players, things like that, especially where costume prices has increased. The prices of other things in the game have increased in terms of crystal value. So giving players a 30 crystal a day isn't feeling as rewarding. I've made the argument before in the past, however, that with the 399 Tony Stark pack, they're giving more crystals in terms of you investing, and they're giving a lot more daily crystals than a lot of other people are giving. So I think it's like 25 crystals or something like that, and then you get 30 crystals for completing all the challenges. I find it to be acceptable. I don't really want to have to. I hate the way they do these things, because they essentially force you into playing certain things, and I don't like that. How do you feel about the difficulty of the daily challenges? I don't know, that like they're acceptable. They're not difficult. They're just normal things that you would play the same way they are inside Marvel Future Revolution or just about any game. It's stuff that you're completing in the course of the game, so they're not really that bad. What is the least needed daily challenge completion reward? I don't think 30. What is the least needed? You see it says 30 crystals. Who the hell selected on the 30 crystals? Who the hell selected on it? All of them are needed. All of them are needed. I think the 45 clear tickets is probably the least needed, but all of them are needed. I think the crystals are more obviously the highest, but there's other things available there as well. What is the least needed daily challenge completion? I just said all of them are needed. Did you ask me the same question twice? yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, so this is what I'm talking about as the game is bugged, because clearly I'm selecting all of them are needed. You asked me the same question 3 times. All of them are needed. Choose the main reason that you think influences players to quit a mobile RPG. That is an easy answer. Let's see if they have it in here. When players realize that they chose the wrong character. No, that's not. When players are kicked or excluded from. No, that's not. When content matching frequently gets canceled, or when it's. No, that's not. When a round of game takes too long. No. When a player fails at old content. No. When players still fail at old content. No. When players can't claim the best event reward they've earned. So this is the reason why I hate surveys like this, is because they're misleading in terms of what it is that players will say. We all know the main reason that players quit mobile RPGs in general is because of pay to win scenarios get introduced, monetization. But they don't include this anywhere inside here, and they're like leading you for your answer. So they already prescribed, like, even when you look at most of these questions, the majority of these questions are all in the same direction. So it's almost like somebody doing a disingenuous survey, right? Because I'm looking at the questions here, and they all kind of flip. When I get kicked from or excluded from co-op content, when I like, these are all the same thing. The main reason why people leave mobile RPGs is because of the monetization efforts. It's the same complaints that players have with live as service games on console platforms. It's the monetization efforts. It's always the monetization efforts. And when players feel like the pay to win scenarios that they're put in are too great to overcome, and they can see people are rising above them, not based on skill. So that's why people are leaving. So I think the best answer that we'll say here is when they can't claim the best for whatever. It's so stupid. The honest answer is not here, guys. And that's it. So we acquired those reports for there. Now, because of this, I want to jump into the mall, the Marvel Mall here inside Marvel Future Fight, so that way we can take a look at some of the items on available for you. Basically, we've got the Hawkeye's Arrowhead chest that still exists inside here. I want to point out to my Marvel Future Revolution guys, if you notice here the crystal and you notice the price, so $3 is equal to 330 crystals, right? So basically my dollar is equal to $1 in the crystals, 100 of the crystals, right? But now I hate to do this to Netmarble, but we really need to change these Hawkeye arrows head chest boxes and these boxes overall. This is a standard event that comes out with new characters, but they have essentially got Hawkeye, and you have Kate Bishop inside of the. It's weird because she's also Hawkeye now. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, and Hawkeye inside of the box, but these are free to play friendly characters, and a lot of these bios are also available to you inside of the dimension shop, the support shop. So there's really no need to receive these. That's just the truth of it. What I would rather see is that these are included with the exclusive bios for a character that's included, like Echo, for instance. She's an exclusive character, so it would make more sense if, you know, I'm paying $2.99, maybe have a chance at getting some Echo bios in here, and you start to change these around. Yeah, you're not going to give me 100 Echo bios, but give me something more beneficial for these Echo bios. Like maybe I get 20 Echo bios, maybe I get, you know, there's a chance at me getting 20 or, you know, 50 Echo bios inside here, inside the shop. You know what I mean? I think that would be a better reward overall than anything else. The other rewards are pretty cool because these are really hard to stockpile up. The mega upgrade tickets are still valuable for new players. I think a lot of times some of the veteran content creators forget that there are new players still coming to the game. And the same to be said for the antimatter, and maybe to a lesser extent Northstones. But overall, I would say that the supply box here is pretty good if you need the crystals, because you can basically, this is one of those dollar to value ratio things where I always talk about with Marvel Future Fight as opposed to Marvel Future Revolution, that basically in a sense I can pay for crystals, and the rewards that are inside here are looked at as extra. So like getting 100, 200 or whatever, so forth, Hawkeye bios is just extra. Getting these items is just extra, so it's not a bad thing. It's just, as a veteran player, I don't have very much reason to purchase this, where I know that the chances are not that great for me to get the items that I really need, which are these Essence of Dimensions and the Titan component packs. I don't even really need the CCF as a player. So you can either purchase this 10 times for $2.99, which is $30. That's a really fair price in my opinion, because then you end up with I think it's 30, I can't remember how many crystals it is, so I'm bad at math, so it's 3,300 crystals overall inside here that you're basically getting for $30, which is $30, 3,300 crystals, and then some extra rewards. This is a good Marvel cash shop, right? And then this one over here, you basically got you can make it purchase of this one 3 times, so it's still the 3,300 crystals, and you're gonna get multiple boxes inside here. I think, whoa, 6 now? I thought it was 5 before. Okay, so 6 boxes that you're getting per purchase inside there, so it's 6 attempts at getting all of these other items, but it's still 3,300 crystals for $30 in other ways. So you see the prices, how those look in there, they look a lot better to you as a player, because imagine the player who doesn't have the access to money the way some other players, being able, like, I got, you know, I could forego lunch today and I'm just gonna have this, and they got $3 to spend. Yeah, it's a lot more viable. Now, again, here we go with the relay packs, the same way we had the relay packs inside Marvel Future Revolution, right? And you can see that the rewards here. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, the relay packs inside Marvel Future Revolution have always, in my opinion, represented the whale bonanza. Nothing wrong with that. The rewards get better as you go along, and you can see at the top end, we're going to get 15,000 crystals for $99.99, and then you're going to get some bios along with, you know, Essence of Dimension, you know, CCF, and even some Jesus Christ, I can never, Titans Records selectors inside here, with a shit ton of gold as well, 50 million gold in fact. Now you have to purchase your way to that 99, so their relay packs are really expensive, because you can see it's $200 just at stage 5 and stage 6. Pretty expensive, but you notice the crystal value is weighted there. $99 is equal to 11,000 crystals here, and then 15,000 crystals there. So you're getting your weight in crystals, and then the extra items are just basically seen as extra. Same thing here, where you get to $49.99 and you're getting a tier 2 mega advancement ticket. I don't have a lot of reason to use tier 2 mega advancement tickets anymore, and my gold inventory is pretty high. So as a veteran player, it's just, the rewards is just not something that I particularly need. Now, they're still good for free-to-play players, or for players who are partially spending, because at 3,300 crystals, you can see the weighted value here of the items that you're getting. Now, these need to change. The premium hero chest packs and stuff like that, they really should change, and I really wish that these bios that you were getting were not limited anymore to just normal biometrics, but also X gene selectors as well. So that's the relay pack. I wouldn't, and this is for whales, okay? We can't complain about accessibility for whales being there, so I'm not necessarily complaining about that at all. I really don't want that to be I don't want that to be a thing where you think I'm complaining about you know, whales having access to certain things that they need to put inside the shop for whales, because that's a good thing overall. So don't worry about it. If you're not a whale, then just don't make those purchases. That's the best way that I could describe my feelings on that one. Yeah, it is what it is. So along with that, we have the check-in reward events that are currently going on. So you can notice that there's currently the we have 2 different check-in events. We've got our normal 7-day check-in event, we've got our 8-week check-in event, and then we have our monthly check-in event inside here. So they've got 28 days of check-in events scheduled for Hawkeye, for the celebration of Hawkeye, and it's pretty good. I'm gonna pull this up on screen because it's gonna be easier to talk about here. So we've got 28 days of Marvel Future Fight and receive a variety of rewards, including Dimension Chest CTPs, Odin's Blessing, and many more. So you can see those right here. So basically on the 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th days, you can get these. These are really good events because they're giving you in stat level game things like your Dimension CTP chest. Yeah, it's always good. Like, you really can't complain about those things. I'm not even joking with you. It's just like, you can't complain about it. Just jump in, log in, collect those rewards, and you'll be happy. Trust me, like 28 days of check-in rewards with you ending up with a CTP inside here is really good. You cannot complain about it, right? So make sure you check in for that one. I can't complain about any of the prizes that they give for these things, mostly because they're just good rewards and they're giveaway events. So to complain about those would be like disingenuous at best. Like you're getting something for the free, and they're giving you a chance at something, because you don't know which Odin blessing you get. You don't know what Norn stone you're gonna get, or ESO you're gonna get. You don't know what dimension CTP you're gonna get, but you're getting something nonetheless. So if you end up with an energy, you end up with a authority, you end up, and the good thing is that they're making those rewards more appealing, as now they're adding new stats and things like that through reforging to those characters. How you feel about the reforging is different. Now let's jump into the last thing before we end the video, which is the Future Pass. So for $9.99 you can purchase the Legendary Future Pass upgrade, and I think it's $29.99 you can purchase the Mythic Path upgrade as well. To be honest with you, I only ever purchase these packs if there is something like the special icons that are available, and none of the special icons really quite hit for me in that regard. So I don't think I'll be purchasing the season pass this month. Like, it's basically War Machine and Kate Bishop Hawkeye sitting over there. That's not to say that the rewards at those levels aren't good. You notice that at the mega upgrade levels, they've had the mega upgrade uniform, the mega uniform upgrade ticket. So for instance, if you did purchase the Echo uniform and you wanted to upgrade her, the easiest path to upgrading her would be to just purchase the mega uniform upgrade ticket, which is like, I think it's $39.99 inside the store. I have to take a look at it, but you can't the only problem that I've ever had with these is you can't purchase it until this. Now, this is standard battle pass stuff for across games, so I'm not complaining about it, but $9.99 plus another $29.99 means that you're basically spending $40 in order to get this mega upgrade, which is what it costs inside the store. So you're getting the mega upgrade ticket as well. But the problem is, like, as a veteran player, I don't really need these 6-star mega upgrade tickets, and I do need these. So it's yeah, it sucks. Now, if you are looking for my opinion about them and whether they're worth it, I would say yes, mostly because if you're looking to get any of these rewards and stockpile Essence of Dimension, crystals, and so forth, because yeah, you're getting crystals inside here as well, yeah, then it's worth it in my opinion overall. But it's not something I suggest you do every season pass, but you know, mileage may vary. And that's about all the events going on. Hopefully I can get into breaking down some of the characters in some future videos for this. It's gonna be hard though, because like I said, upgrading characters in this game is one of the most challenging aspects, because even with as good as the rewards are, I think in some respects, I think they could be better, is that you often find yourself down bad on Essence of Dimension and Titan component packs, and so leveling up characters with respect to that is typically hard. I also don't believe I have enough speed Titan records in order to T3 Hawkeye at this point, so we'll have to see if I can do those or not. But I am gonna, now that they have done autoplay for the story mode, it'll make it more interesting to be able to jump in and do those. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace.